I decided that full-time work was not for me, and I started to make different pathways. And in that pathway, I realized that my health was not great. I wanted to feel better in myself as a mother of twin girls. And so, yeah, I met this crazy osteopath called Tracy Livingston, and I say that with absolute love. And she knew John Beltime, and Tracy liked to help people feel better quickly, and it wasn't quite working in her model. So she introduced me to John, and that was the start of my body talk journey, because although I didn't initially get any response, I could feel something was changing inside of me, and I just totally made sense that we were going to ask my body what the priorities were. So here I was, a beautifully Western trained nurse who, thought Western medicine was amazing, and it is, and it has its place and will always have its place. If you're in a trauma, you probably would prefer an emergency practitioner as well as a body talker to be there. But yeah, there's definitely a place, and I have no regrets about my nursing years. I didn't leave nursing because I was unhappy or anything. I just met something that really just struck a chord and was pulling me away. I decided I'd go back into aged care, and I specifically wanted to work with people with dementia because I felt that was an area that I could connect with them, because all the years of self-learning and unlearning, I feel I have the capacity to connect at the heart, and that's how you communicate with people with dementia, because the brain is not articulating what they want to say, but at a level they still know exactly what they want. You have to connect to them in some way. So if it's not going to be through this brain, it has to be through the heart. So you have to center yourself in the heart. And one of the first things is it's okay how long it takes. So we can be very busy, but when you come to the resident, you have to stop and you have to center yourself in the heart, because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on constantly through a shift. And people on dementia work don't realize that, you can't just switch off to what's happening there, because that could end up in someone being on the floor or hurt. And so you have to just be able to come back and just center very quietly in your heart and spend time just sitting with them in their energy. So if they're agitated, your presence in the room and just being, doing nothing, just staying present to them. And just, for me, I think I presented, it comes across as a calmness, but it's also I see you. So, and I'm a very auditory person on a subtle level. So I often hear what needs to be done as I come into that center.